All right, we're live. So we finally have someone to talk to in this live stream. That's great. Last week I had nobody. It was just me. It's not the greatest. Sports Gaming Network is first. Congratulations. Packs, Giants, Bolts. It's not flip this time. It is not with Google Hangouts. It is a wonder. On my other live streams, the camera was flipped, and now you can see the Dollar Stars logo beautifully this time. But yeah, I'm gonna put the tags in now. So Flyatory, you should introduce yourself.
Hold on.
Oof, Bester. No you, man. No you. All right. And I dropped my phone. This is very unprofessional. Leafs are winning the cup. I hope so. I mean, I'd like to see that.
Nah.
I'd like to see it.
Please don't link up.
I want to see it. I want to see Leafs winning it.
Okay.
Wild Leafs? Ooh, that's a cool take. Sorry, Mason. Even though you had the Wild logo on your profile, that's not happening. I didn't see it. But yeah, for the early roll call, if you haven't already hit that like button, Flyatory, one of the YouTube mods, is in here. That's definitely worth it. That was your first like. There you go, Donovan. Where's Monty? Well, I'm doing it in the normal room this time, so Monty's not here.
Frozen.
How's it going, Von Hook? I miss her. Actually, Monty's a he. Monty's a he. Lightning, Leafs. The Leafs don't have a blue line. That's good. I prefer the Lightning are my second team. Leafs are my fourth favorite team. My Lightning are better. Lightning are better. Hey, we got YinzerOnHockey here. We got Justin.
How's it going, Grav?
It's going good. Stream just started. Everybody in here. 10 people so far. But yeah, I'll put in the tags real quick. You guys can introduce yourselves. All right.
You go first.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Name's Justin. I host a YouTube channel called YinzerOnHockey. Primarily focus on the Penguins and the Metropolitan Division, and cover all the major breaking news topics as they come up around the NHL.
I'll put your link in chat, by the way. Give me a minute.
I am Flyatory. I'm just a mod. Just a mod.
He's one of the YouTube mods, so people around him know. But yeah, he's a fellow Stars fan, so he's elite.
Not fellow depressed Stars fan. There's a difference. After last season, at least.
What team has the best prospect pool? Vancouver, probably for me.
Buffalo has a decent one.
Buffalo will be up there.
Capitals versus
Buffalo, I think, has a fantastic prospect pool.
Yeah, they got Middlestat, Dahlin.
Nylander.
Yeah, you can't really. Besides Vancouver, I don't think you beat that.
Yes.
Yeah, Capitals versus Nashville. Next season, I wouldn't hate to see that. I don't know. I don't really like seeing teams repeat back in the Stanley Cup final. I like seeing it fresh. That's why I really like this back Stanley Cup final.
In my opinion, it's better that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it would probably go Vancouver for me first, Buffalo second. Third, it would be like maybe Tampa or Toronto. They have a lot of depth. Leafs versus Jets in the final. Ooh. All Canadian.
I don't know. I think it's Tampa and Winnipeg right now. Got to be two of the top favorites.
That would be an explosive final. I'd love to see that.
Let me get ESPN up here.
Like the two fastest teams in the league. That would just be ridiculous.
Nashville, Toronto, battle of the two cringiest fan bases.
I'll have Tampa. Great. Tampa, Nashville. That's mine.
For me, I say this kind of worryingly. I have Columbus in the East right now. because there's just a sleeper pick and they have him for a while. I feel like Bobrovsky continues to play. Seth Jones will develop.
Great blue
I feel like
line.
it's been coming into place the last couple of years, and I think it'll finally come back this season.
They have a great blue line.
For the West, San Jose, I think they have a strong chance.
San Jose's window is starting to just shrink as everyone gets older.
I
Brent
thought
Burns, I think, is Brent Burns 34 yet?
He's like 33. Yeah, he's up there.
I want to see if he's 34 yet. No.
Yeah, my video today was about the Metropolitan defenseman core, and when I looked at it and saw Columbus blue line on paper, they're loaded on the blue line, but they're not even the best in the Metro because Philadelphia's blue line is stacked, and they have an amazing blue line.
Yeah,
the lumberjack.
Going forward, Provorov is one of my favorites, man. I love Provorov.
I like Ghost.
Yeah, him too.
There.
He burned us in that 1-OT game, though.
Mm.
Remember that one?
Andrew McDonald.
Nashville versus Toronto in the final. That'd be a fun one, though.
I'm just gonna say this now. I would not want to see Toronto in the finals for one reason: the fan base.
Some of that fan base is terrible, but
I
some of it
hate
is good.
that fan base.
At least y'all got the Cowboys whooping the skins every year, not every Dallas team doing that.
The Cowboys are terrible.
I don't have faith. I don't have faith at all in them.
I don't either. I've lost all my faith.
Mm-hmm.
Justin, is it the Steelers for you in the NFL?
Yeah, but I don't follow football as much anymore. Too much drama.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Steelers.
Yeah, it's hard to find time to really for everyone, all these leagues.
Why does Hack still think putting Andrew McDonald as a first offensive pairing a good idea?
No, I think it's going to be Gostisbehere Provorov.
I think it's
going to be their primary
Provorov, but looking at a
daily face-off.
Yeah.
They might want to spread that out.
Maybe. That'd be nice.
Carolina wouldn't be the best, but their prospect pool is arguably top 5 in Nekash and Svechnikov. It's gotten a lot better over the past couple years.
They have a good one. Very, very good one. Hopefully Svechnikov comes up already this year and makes an impact.
I'm hoping that he can. I think he will.
Yeah. They need it.
Joseph Yu says, imagine Crosby and Ovi playing together. It was literally like
that's the All-Star
game. Close to happening.
You can only see that at the All-Star game.
Only. No, Tampa almost had that with Carlson. It was like I had a picture prepared for the thumbnail where it was like a pretty good picture of like Carlson with Kucherov and Stamkos. They were like scoring that one goal, I'm pretty sure, in that All-Star game. Like it would just be that the best players from the All-Star game.
We should.
I mean, Hedman and Carlson on the same blue line. Now that's a pairing that I wouldn't want on the ice at the same time, but that would be a stacked blue line. Those are two that I'd want like top pair, second pair, but splitting the minutes almost even.
Yeah, exactly. That if you're gonna have that, that's the pair. That's the kind of defense that you split it up.
Yeah, or Carlson McDonough.
Yeah, that's a good pairing.
I like that. And Tampa being my second favorite team, I'm salivating at the opportunity. But Carlson has been like the trade room has just been quiet. Like it's been 2 weeks, just nothing. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only 3 logical places that he could end up, and that's Vegas, Dallas, or Tampa. I don't think Tampa's got the room to do it without moving out a lot. And Dallas, they're holding out Heiskanen for him right now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They want Heiskanen bad.
I mean, if you can be guaranteed that you're getting Carlson long-term, I think you have to make that move.
Yeah, I mean, age 29, it's worrying, but especially if you can get that contract extension, it makes it a lot better.
Just the extension issue.
Sharks need to win the Stanley Cup next season.
They have I think they got 2 years.
I mean, they just signed Kane. They have Couture. I feel like they still have a decent future, especially with the young guys that they developed last season, like Meyer and a lot of their guys have improved.
But I think they have 2 years left in their window. At least.
I feel like they'll be a decent team though after like Brent Burns, and even though that contract's gonna be terrible,
They'll
once
be
it's like 40.
decent, but they're not gonna make the playoffs each year.
I think
Yeah.
Joe Thornton needs to win the Stanley Cup this year, but
Yeah.
not the Sharks.
Joe Thornton does.
Yes.
Provorov and Heiskanen would be disgusting. Hopefully it's Provorov coming to Dallas and not the other way around.
I'm gonna look up the 2019.
Would you trade Sagan and Ben for McCarron? Well, no. I don't know.
Speaking of Sagan, nothing on the extension line for him yet.
Oh yeah, that was reported like 2 days ago, and nothing's really come up after that.
Nope. Sadly, this is gonna make it. I said to my dad, I'll be in the same place as you next offseason if Sagan doesn't sign an extension. He was panicking.
Where we at in the chat?
He was panicking about JT.
Goaltending is a huge problem for Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's like the biggest weak link right now.
Mm-hmm.
Carter Hart can't develop fast enough.
It's Elliott and what was the other guy they signed?
They're going back to the same pairing they had last year.
Brian
Elliott and want to have this saved.
Neuer was really good last year, and they had like they played him like 20 times, and that's it.
Who's their backup?
Leighton.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, Neuvirth.
Neuvirth. I'm sorry. Yeah, Neuvirth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Elliott will be better, just not that much.
Oh, I hope Lindholm comes up soon. That'd be nice, fantasy-wise.
Carolina's prospect pool is top 5. I'd say it is.
Yeah.
If not top 5, then close to it.
The Rangers prospect pool is all right.
They got a lot of depth.
Might not make it
Scheidel.
next year.
Scheidl's a good piece. Krastov's a good piece.
I'm trying to read back through your chat here. This stuff goes pretty fast. The team that made the playoffs this year that might not make it next year, I think New Jersey would be my pick right now.
My biggest bet is Minnesota. Don't at me.
I think Philly's a bit sketchy.
Yeah, Philly could definitely miss out. I see LA also doing that too. Of course.
Yeah, that's also one that I think I can see as well.
I think LA got better.
Brian Elliott.
Yeah.
If Kovalchuk is what people anticipate him being, I don't think he's going to be elite, but he's going to be good.
I see like 60 points from him.
He's what?
Still not worth that contract.
Kovalchuk's 35, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's a first or second liner for him. Obviously.
Caps losing their head coach make them miss the playoffs next year? No.
No.
They're far from missing.
He was their assistant coach, so it's not like he doesn't have experience.
Well, I think he was a pretty key reason why they were so successful, too, because it was their defense that won them that championship, and he was the coach of their defense. So,
yeah, they'll transition well.
Yeah.
I have a question for you all, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say y'all.
In the chat.
What team do you think that did make the playoffs makes it this year? My bet's Florida.
Oh, didn't.
Yeah. My bet's Florida.
For sure. Like, they're going to be scary.
I got about 5. I actually did a video on this on my channel. There's, I think, about 5 teams that could make the playoffs that didn't make it this year. There's Calgary, Florida.
That's a good one.
Carolina is a possibility. Edmonton or Chicago, either one of those two. I don't think both of them, but either one of those two could sneak back into the playoffs.
I have Arizona as a sleeper pick and also Edmonton.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like if Talbot's a lot better, they'll be a lot better.
Talbot had it down here, but still got 31 wins.
Yeah. Klefbom was like one of their, if not their best defenseman when they made the playoffs, and was amazing in that division win. And he had like that knee injury. He was playing through injuries and was obviously terrible because of it.
Yeah.
And he had surgery, and he'll be a lot better next season, and that'll be great for Edmonton.
I don't think I can't see Carolina making it. Actually, I think they'll just be outed by 3 points because their goaltending to me is
yeah, it all depends on Scott Darling.
The biggest issue. Who's their goalie in the minors?
Talk about what CC as asking for. Ludicrous. I mean, it's a bad ask, but it's kind of how arbitration works. You over ask yourself to try and find a middle ground.
I'm trying to figure out the Canes prospect pool.
Will Americans or Canadians win Olympics, Peter? That's in 2024 if that actually happens.
America.
It's going to be close because Amir's going to be stacked. Of course, all the guys that they got in the past couple of years, Jack Hughes, some of the guys, they're going to be very good. Canada's still going to be great, though.
What's that? That's 4 years.
Yeah.
Crosby will be 35, so he'll probably have one more run. If the NHL allows them to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, those will be two of the top teams for sure, and Sweden will be an amazing threat as well.
Sharks need to trade for Panarin. I'd say that they're one of the better teams or better bets to get them.
Is Evander Kane a right winger or a left wing?
Evander Kane, I think he's left. Evander Kane.
Sharks need speed. Well, Panarin definitely solves that.
What wing is he?
Sharks have a shot as long as Jones is there. Yeah, I mean, it really all rides on goaltending usually, and Jones is one of my favorite guys. I think he'll have a good year again.
Kane's a lefty.
And Panarin's a lefty.
Yeah.
That Evander Kane contract is gross. I agree.
I don't hate the Evander Kane contract after looking at the Tom Wilson contract.
It's looking a lot better. That Tom Wilson contract, I think we'll get into that in a minute. But
it's steep and it's bad.
I just I don't like
the term arbitration contract.
I don't like the money. I don't like the money per year, per se.
It's like Kevin Hayes. He's not worth $5 million, but at least it's only 1 year. Tom Wilson, it's like 5. And
Kevin Hayes signed for $1 million. Oof.
Well, Tom Wilson's what, 23, 24?
Let me search his age.
So you could have signed like a 2-year deal with him and still had arbitration rights on him at the end of the contract without going to a UFA. So, I mean, I don't understand why they decided to go for that term.
Yeah, Tom Wilson's 24.
Yeah, so a 2-year contract, he would have been still arbitration eligible.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the 2019 free agents. It's a nice class.
Oh, it's loaded. I mean,
Sagan, Wheeler, Panarin, Pavelski, Simmons. Yeah. Patches, Stahl, Lee, Skinner, Duchesne, Eberle, Gord, Zuccarello, Broussard, Silverberg. And okay.
Yeah, it's deep.
Bobrovsky and Brine?
Yeah.
Yes.
And honestly, I think one of those two are going to hit the market.
Oh, Rene, I think will. I think Rene will.
No, Rene will, and then he'll resign, most likely. I don't think.
Is what, 36 years old?
will let him go.
If Saros has a good season, Pekka Rene is absolutely gone. Remember, they got to sign like other guys like Ryan Ellis and other guys throughout that offseason.
I still don't think so.
They have way too many guys to not or to have to re-sign him.
I don't think Poyle lets him go.
Isn't Ellis a free agent next year, too?
Yeah, Ellis is also a free agent.
So he's going to get a big payday.
And
yeah,
Chara
he's underrated too. He's going to get something.
I think Chara's done. I think Chara's
done. He should be by now.
How's it going, Mika?
The stream muted.
I have LA and Anaheim missing the postseason. Yeah, Anaheim could also be a sleeper pick to miss it. Anaheim could miss the playoffs, and I feel like a team could jump up ahead of them.
If John Gibson does...
It does depend on John Gibson.
If John Gibson does better, then they'll make it, obviously.
Edmonton will bounce back this season. Yeah, Rob, I see that happening for sure, especially Talbot's better.
They have to.
Talk about what CC is asking for. Oh, boy. $6 million for a top 6 defenseman, pretty much.
Chechi? I call it Chechi for some reason.
Chechi?
Chechi. Cody Chechi.
Like, his regular stats are garbage. His advanced stats are garbage. He's just, I don't know, garbage in general. I don't know the person himself, but he's bad.
The only reason I said I would like to get him is just because youth-ish. I don't know, 24. Do you count that as young?
But he can do that against Ottawa because Ottawa is so low on the salary cap scale. Like they're threatening the
because
salary floor. So
Melnick's cheap.
yeah, so I mean, he can ask for that, and he might be forced into it because they're so close to the salary floor.
Especially if they don't re-sign Stone.
In my opinion, I think Pecorino is just too good.
I can see New Jersey missing the playoffs. Yeah, especially that goaltending is still kind of shaky. Taylor Hall isn't that great.
Oh wait, New Jersey is right. Yeah, I think New Jersey makes it back, in my opinion.
Yeah, it depends a lot on that shaky Metropolitan.
Kokaniemi is better than Gretzky, Lemieux, David, Ovechkin.
Nope.
I'm gonna go no on that.
That would just make him overrated.
The best player in the world, obviously. Yes.
I mean, that'd be the steal of the draft if that even comes to fruition remotely.
Is it even a steal they reach?
they retch and got the steal of the draft.
Like, seriously, with Habs fans, they either really hate Kotkaniemi or really overrate Kotkaniemi.
There's no in between.
Like polar differences.
There's no in between.
Zero.
I mean, I like his potential. His upside's there. I still think he's a year or two away from being NHL ready, and he's probably going to be thrust into the NHL this year, and it's probably not going to turn out well. It was absolutely a reach. I think they could have got him at 7 or 8.
I think it was top 10 prospect for sure.
I think 6. Yeah. I think they could have gotten him at 6.
But then whenever Arizona drafted Barrett Hayton at 5,
the quote unquote need for a center. Let's just see if they truly need a center. Stepan and Galchenyuk. Yeah, okay, that's not needing a center.
It's a decent top 6. I don't know if it's great. But like Barrett Hayton, he's gonna be like a second line center in my opinion.
I have him 3 to 4 years until he's NHL ready. I think
he's one of the farther out guys.
Bigger reaches.
That was for Kotkaniemi, 3 to 4 years?
No.
Or Hayden? Yeah, I agree.
Same with Dellandrea too. He's gonna take at least 3 in my opinion. Like he's far off.
We should have gotten Veleno.
That is interesting. I haven't really talked about it too much, but like there was probably a reason why he dropped that low.
No, there is. Injury concerns.
Was it injury concerns? Because I looked around and couldn't find an article on it.
Concerns. Let me search it.
Dallas gets back in the postseason. I didn't like it, but probably not going to happen.
Oh, really? Of course you like it.
I can agree with that. I think Dallas.
I think we do.
I think Dallas gets back in.
We have to.
Hopefully. It all depends on that Central Division, man. Always depends on that stupid Central Division. I hate being in it.
My opinion is if we don't make the playoffs, Sagan won't come back.
Yeah, for sure.
I
know Sagan does like the season and all, but if you make the playoffs like 2 times in a decade and still don't make the playoffs, it's gonna be another Tavares situation to where he could choose the bad team, but he probably is gonna get offers by a team like I don't know San Jose like they did with Tavares.
I mean, what does Sagan's ask right now? I mean, if Tavares got 11 million, Sagan's got to be looking in that range, right?
And the thing is, I like Sagan more than Tavares. That's just me. So he's going to ask for that much. That's the setting bar.
He'll be asking for a lot. My opinion, can be a superstar.
Because does Sagan have an Art Ross trophy?
No.
I don't think he's gotten anything.
Jamie does.
Okay, Ben has the Art Ross. Okay.
That 1 year where it was just insanely low scoring.
Yeah, it was like 87 was the Art Ross, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only time one of our guys could get anything.
Okay, I found something on why Veleno fell. It's a post. From what I've been reading, he has that bust title surrounding him.
That's weird.
Let me search up his stats.
Well, he was like a top 5 pick going into the season, so
he
did drop, but I thought he was going to be a steal because he dropped and he had that potential before.
I think he's a steal, but
I was surprised to see San Jose grab the draft pick that they did with his reputation.
Merkley?
Oh. Yeah, with his reputation, for a guy like Veleno to fall any further than that was surprising.
The D-man that can't play defense?
Yeah.
What happened to Chicago? Were they good a few years ago and now they're not good anymore? The salary cap.
Florida and St. Louis could easily make the playoffs. Oh, St. Louis, absolutely. St. Louis might be the most improved team of the offseason.
Will the Canucks get Jack Hughes? It's pretty likely.
Nah, they won't, in my opinion. And I'm just going to say this because terrible draft luck.
I thought they're going to win this past season. I thought they could have been one of the teams that won it. But now, since they're even more due next season, I'm going to pick them again, probably.
You just put the icing on the cake and let Ottawa win the draft lottery, and Colorado gets the draft. Jack Hughes.
I forgot about that.
The draft is in Van. Oh wait, is the draft? Yeah, the draft's in Vancouver. It's just too perfect. Let's let them lose the draft lottery again.
Oh, it's very perfect. It's extremely. I think I'll get it actually.
Justin Falk or Jordan Stahl for captain of Canes. I think I don't like Justin Stahl or Justin Falk might get traded, so that might not even happen. I like Slavin as a captain. I don't know. I like him.
Taves too. Montreal don't add me.
I think Vancouver will do worse. Losing the Sedins will hurt big time. Yeah, I see them being worse than last year for sure.
There was I read something funny. There was rumors surrounding Taves to Montreal in a trade.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I told someone else I know who was on another stream. Like when that happened, he would. If I was in Chicago, I'd be celebrating.
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of Chicago fans do like him though. So yeah, like the whole idea sounds dumb, but at the same time, it's Montreal.
It's Bergevin. It's not Montreal. It's just Bergevin.
How's it going, Mini Moo? Finland should be good in Olympics 2022 if the NHL goes. Yeah, they'll be good. Heiskanen, Tolvanen, other guys, Saros.
Okay, and now I'm looking at the 2019 RFAs.
Let's see.
2019 RFAs: Laine, Matthews, Marner, Besser, Rantanen, Aho, Kachuk, Point.
At least half of those are going to get signed.
Teravainen, Connor, Gensel, Buchnevich, Konechny. Is that how you say it? Konechny.
Oh, Travis Konechny, yeah.
Okay. Took, Fiala, Anthony Bolivier. I can't.
Bolivier.
Yeah. Schmaltz, Meyer, Burakovsky, Fabry.
Yeah, it's a loaded class.
And then D-Man, McAvoy, Werenski, Provorov, Butcher, Zadorov, Lindell.
Hopefully we see offer sheets next year too.
Chytrin, Neil Pionk. And then goalies, Gibson and Demko are the only notable ones.
Pretty much Gibson.
You could see offer sheets next year with the threat of the lockout coming up the year after. So you can see offer sheets because it's all going to be about guaranteed. Next offseason is all going to be about guaranteed money and signing bonuses. That's
exactly
the big phrases you're going to hear.
Yeah. Wait, there's a projected lockout in 2020. What?
Yeah, there's the CBA expires at the end of 2020. So
that's
yeah.
If that actually happens, what's going to happen with Hockey YouTube? Honestly,
easy. Everyone's covering prospects.
We're just going to do NHL 19 every day.
I mean, I love it. I wouldn't mind.
Kevin Hayes is an average second liner. I like Kevin Hayes. He's not great.
Not great.
Are the Leafs going to have a good run? Hopefully. I want to see it.
They get past round one.
I don't think they're going to meet the expectations this year, but I think eventually the Leafs are going to be a perennial powerhouse with Tavares.
Yeah. Sure.
I think they get past round one, but stumble in round two.
Rene and Price is a good duo. Yes, it is. I'd say so.
Sure.
I personally think Tampa's still better than them.
Yes.
Yes. Yep, I agree.
Much better.
Carolina Hurricanes offseason moves makes it feel like Tom Dundon is waiting to move this team to Houston.
I think
from Texas. I'm just saying it works.
Houston.
Sure, but Carolina got so much better this offseason.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they made moves to worsen the team per se, and they feel like they got better.
Anaheim's roster is getting old.
Very.
Especially with the prospect of Kessler missing either part of this season or the whole season this coming year.
I think it was the whole season. I think that he was out.
So, yeah, that Anaheim doesn't look healthy at all. Thoughts on Boston next year? They dropped back a little bit, losing Riley Nash. they lost some depth. The top of
Yeah.
the team is still the most elite in the NHL, I think, the top line. If Tuukka Rask stays healthy and performs like he did in the playoffs, then they'll be a contender.
Yeah, especially since they didn't have the greatest year last season. I can see them. If Rask is a lot better, they'll be better.
Hold on. So one of you guys, I know you guys, one of you guys said Hurricanes to Houston. Houston, we have a hurricane coming. Please come to our games.
I think Arizona's the more likely team to be moved right now.
Yeah. For me, the Angels' perfect situation is move Arizona to honestly, Seattle gets the expansion team. Arizona goes to Houston. That's my opinion.
Matt Duchene is leaving Ottawa after this season. Yes,
He wants to be on a contender.
If he gets the chance, like if it's UFA or something, if he doesn't get traded,
he is a UFA.
Yeah, he's a UFA at the end of the year. So yeah, I definitely foresee him leaving.
Opinions on third jerseys. Well, of course, I made the Mighty Ducks video. I love that jersey. Love that
Carolina's jersey is pretty good.
The Arizona Coyotes one is basically the same as the Kachina, and the Flyers one is pretty much the 2017 Stadium Series jersey.
We should get a third jersey.
The Carolina Hurricanes one, that one's I
like it.
The red stripes. I hate that part. It just blends in too much with the black.
Hey, hands down hockey. Hey, Justin.
Oh, is Justin in here?
Yeah.
We should get a third jersey. Why not, right? Every team is getting one nowadays.
Yeah. I'm hoping that Stars just go back to their star jersey. Just do it.
Which one?
Oh, you gotta go back. Let me show you.
Never mind. I think I know which one you're thinking of. I think I got it. Okay, the 2020 class looks kind of loaded.
If you go back to this, you will get my money.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Who wins the Calder in 2019? I think
Dahlin, Heiskanen,
Casey Middlestat.
Middlestat is good, especially since they traded Ryan O'Reilly. He'll get more time.
I think Dahlin, Heiskanen. There's a lot of guys who I think can get it. Honestly,
do you think Sega can come back to Boston?
Dahlin, Heiskanen can win it. Who else? Middlestat, Nylander, Scheidel,
Svechnikov, Zadina.
I have my underrated pick for Calder is Ryan Donato, especially since Boston lost some depth this offseason. It could happen.
How many games did he play?
He played like 10, but it was amazing.
Yeah, I know he was great. I just didn't know how many games he actually played. I wish he played more. He was great.
Joe Veleno will be a steal. I think so, for sure.
Yeah, should be. From what people said about him, yeah.
I like being in the Pacific Division. You're lucky, man.
Very lucky.
Thoughts on JD to Toronto? He's gonna be a beast. He's gonna be fantastic, especially playing with Marner and Marlowe and all those guys.
What else could you expect from him? Honestly, yeah. I think Wahlstrom could be in that Calder.
No, Wahlstrom is returning to Boston University, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I heard that yesterday.
What about Dobson? Anything on him?
Going to just the middle of nowhere to train up.
I think Pens will get revenge on the Caps and get them in 7. I
could see it, but
I mean, playoffs are a long way away. But yeah, I think the potential for Pens Caps rematch in the playoffs is always there.
If anything, Philly is going to make a big surge, could start rivaling the Pens. If they get goaltending, yes.
Okay.
Keep it up, boys. Great stuff. Glad to see you, but stop by, Justin, for sure. Do we hear an announcement for relocation to Houston by the Coyotes this season? If they don't make the playoffs,
not this year.
If they don't make the playoffs, you could hear rumblings, but it's not going to happen until lockout.
It'll happen after 2020. I think Arizona should have a team just because. Why not? There needs to be some diversity in the markets. There needs to be
Flyatory one of the mods.
They need to have some diversity in the markets. Like no hockey in the desert.
Yeah. I'll watch the KHL during the lockout. We're going to be forced to watch KHL during the lockout.
Nah. Watch the prospects.
Yeah, like the World Junior Championship is going to become like the biggest thing ever.
Get the most ratings.
Like
ever.
literally, that's all we could watch. That's like the
Just
only thing that we can really watch.
One NHL draft looking like.
How high is Flyatory right now? We'll see.
I'm not high. What are you talking about?
How's it going, Twisted Wrister Hockey? Gary Bettman likes hot lockouts.
He does.
NHL in general seems to like lockouts, and it sucks.
Who are the 2021 prospects anyway?
2020 prospect is Lafreniere.
Yeah, sounds French. Montreal, tank
Well,
for
he
him.
is.
Tank for him.
But you know how it's like hashtag lose for Hughes next year, and it was like tank for fallen for Dolan this year, the hashtags. There's like nothing for Lafreniere. There's like nothing that rhymes.
I found a website. Let me just see if I can just scroll down enough.
Carolina is worse than Arizona revenue-wise, profit-wise. Sure, but Carolina just sold their franchise. So
Okay,
Yeah.
so
part of the agreement was that he maintains the franchise in Carolina, so they can't move. Not even
Carolina's attendance also rose a little bit last season, so I'd say the Yotes are due to move to Houston. Yeah, there is one team. It's probably the Coyotes.
I found a website that said projecting the top 5 picks of the next 3 NHL drafts. They said the 3rd pick will be the Red Wings selecting Kirby Dach.
Doc is good.
Yeah, very good. And then I'll select Nolan Foote. Yeah.
Who will win the Calder in 2019? My bias pick is Pedersen.
Elias Peterson.
Again, my thing was like last year, we all thought it was going to be, Nico versus Nolan. It's going to be the biggest battle of the century.
And then it
Barzal and
was
Besser coming in and
Matt Barzal.
smash it.
Barzal and Keller.
And Besser.
Yeah, Besser was in there until he got hurt, for sure.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to win after he got hurt. I knew.
But yeah,
Carolina
like I
might be
said, Casey
better.
Middlestat would be my pick.
Yeah, Middlestat, I feel like, is someone not looked at.
Yeah. As I said before, my sleeper pick is Ryan Donato, but seriously, I'd probably go with Middlestat just because I think he'll get the ice time. Unlike
will.
Pedersen, possibly, unlike a Tolvanen.
He has to. He's probably going to be the second liner. Probably. Should be, in my opinion.
Star jersey and Victory Green. Ooh. That can actually work, honestly.
Wait, what?
Braden Montreal says Kokaniemi for 2020 Calder. Unfortunately, I think Kokaniemi is probably going to wear out his eligibility this year.
Wait, what do you mean?
I think he's going to be on Montreal's roster this year. I think they're going to burn his eligibility. If he plays, it's like 30 games, he loses Calder eligibility, or he's eligible for Calder. So, and
Yeah.
I think Montreal's going to use it. I think he's going to play for Montreal this year.
He has to. Yeah, I don't think he's up there yet. Like ready.
No, I don't think he's ready at all. But I think Montreal's going to have to. They have
their top center is Denault, right?
Well, Drouin, if they force him to play there, he's not comfortable playing center, but
he's a natural winger. This is what Bergevin does. He gets wingers and then converts them to center, and it fails.
Yeah,
that's what they're probably going to do with Domi.
Why make jersey for Dallas when you can make a crap one for Toronto, Montreal, and sell twice as many? Well, because Dallas has better jerseys. Don't help me.
I mean, that's the market, though. I mean, that's the market you have to target is Montreal, Toronto.
Montreal, I don't know if Kokaniemi would do well. Because, again, Montreal doesn't have much offense. Like, look who's around there. Drouin had a terrible year. Don't quote me on that.
Oh, my dog came into my room. Give me a second.
Oof, doggo.
You guys think Brady Tkachuk's going to play in Ottawa this year, or do you think he's going to go back to Boston?
He might. I think it's 60-40. I think 60 he goes to the NHL.
Oh, no. Brady Tkachuk, he's starting out in the NCAA, I'm pretty sure. That was confirmed. So he might get the call up next after, like...
So they're going to tank when they don't have a draft pick.
No, Brady Tkachuk said he's going to make his decision by August 12th, according to NHL.com. He has not yet decided.
13 days.
Yeah.
I heard it was like mostly NCAA, though.
If I was
If I was him,
Ottawa,
I would be leaning NCAA right now.
if I was Ottawa, I would try and trade Carlson and to like a team that's terrible, but Carlson can. Wait, no. What am I saying? Yeah, it's trade Carlson to a team that has someone else's draft pick for next year. Get your own draft pick back.
Yeah, you gotta
for the
trade him for the potential to have a top 10 draft pick. I think that's where you have to look to move Carlson.
Yeah, trade him to one of those teams that's already good, but have a team that's terrible that has their draft pick, like Colorado.
Capo Caco for the Calder in 2020. He could get that. He could get that for solid. We'll have college during the lockout. Oh yeah, that'll be a good one too.
I watch a lot of college hockey already.
Yeah, I can. It's great hockey to watch for sure.
I want to get into it, but I just can never find the time.
As a Caps fan, I'm nervous of the new coach. I feel that players will play differently. Somewhat, but at the same time, as we mentioned earlier, he was the assistant coach. That led him to the 20.
He won't change OV.
No, the players really like Todd Reardon. Michael Kempney said that he was a huge part of his resurgence last year, so I think the players really like him.
Oh, and by the way, I already got a favorite team in college hockey. It was Minnesota Duluth, pretty much solely because of Tufte.
Oh yeah, Riley Tufte. Will he come up this year? No.
No, he won't. Not at all.
Is he gonna be good?
He is literally the definition of a player that takes his time to make the NHL.
So like Lindholm. Patience. Basically.
Flyers' second line is solid now. JVR, Patrick, and Voracek, especially
very
Patrick.
Solid, very solid.
That's a loaded second line. It's one of the better in the NHL.
Top six.
Yep.
It's a great top six.
Mink, who do you think will have the first pick next year? Vancouver. That's my bet.
Islanders.
I feel like Islanders could improve, honestly.
I think it's down to probably Colorado via Ottawa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be
Montreal or Vancouver. I think those are the three likely candidates, but Colorado was probably a lottery team last year in a lot of people's opinions, too.
Oh, so, yeah.
Colorado, if Grubauer can become a solid goaltender for the future, Colorado could be one of the more scary teams in the NHL.
Oh, yeah. Want to know what Bergevin's goal is for the season? To make playoffs. And if they don't make playoffs, it's a failed season.
I don't think so, because it's still got, like,
He literally said that. He literally said that.
On paper right now, they don't even look like an NHL club. Like, I don't know. I don't see it, but I guess
Bergevin. Keep this in mind.
Who will win the Calder in 23-59? Obviously, McGinley Ovechkin.
Obviously me.
NHL name.
Obviously me, right? I'll still be alive by then. I'm immortal.
I am also a Penn State college hockey fan. That is my college hockey team is Penn State.
By the way, the stream is not delayed that much. We're just getting into the questions so late because we're talking about it for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Lean towards NCAA and or play our bad team Ottawa or a bad Ottawa team and make $925K for a season. Easy choice. He gets a lot of development though in the NCAA if he prefers that.
Yeah, he can develop. So can Makar, who Heiskanen is better than Makar. Don't at me.
It's like the same reason with Hughes, right? He goes back to the NCAA because he wants to play there and win a championship and dominate like he probably will be.
I forgot Hughes was American.
Hughes is going to be a beast and will win championships.
Yeah, he will.
Isn't there like 3 of those brothers coming up through the system right now that's probably going to be in the NHL within
Quinn Hughes is already up here. Jack and I forgot who the other one was.
It was like Luke Hughes? Luke Hughes, I'm pretty sure. He was like 15, but actually playing
family.
I'm pretty sure it was Luke Hughes.
Brothers.
JVR isn't great defensively and got 50% of his points in the power play. He's also 29. $7 million for 5 years isn't a good deal.
Okay.
Well, to me,
Jack.
that's what you're paying him for, right? Is to score goals in the power play.
Okay, they have Jack. They have Quinn and
Brady.
I'm on the ESPN article. Can't find it. The father's Jim. Luke.
Yep, called it.
Okay, what position is he though?
All of Dell's prospects are bad except for Heiskanen. Have you ever heard of Roop Heinz? Get your facts together.
All right, him.
The youngest Hughes is also a defenseman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jack Hughes is the only one that's a forward. The
Good.
were defensemen.
Ottinger is solid. Yes, he is. But
Yes,
with
please.
Quinn and Luke Hughes, USA's defense is already stacked. Already stacked with Seth Jones, Werenski, other guys.
Very, very. Hannafin.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
know,
Andrea is good. I'm not exactly sold on being all 13 overall though. Exactly.
he'll be
I like
here
him,
in 5
but
years.
he's not. I don't think he's like a top 15 pick at all.
Delandria will be here in 5 years.
He'll take a while.
Or unless once Spezza's gone, he'll come up. Which this year, right? This year contract's up.
Hyman, Marlowe, Matthews, Nylander.
I'm looking at the 2020 free agent class. It's kind of stacked. Kind of.
Three likely candidates for last pick: Colorado, Montreal, Edmonton. Montreal could be up there. I don't see Edmonton being that bad though.
Wait, for last pick?
Yeah.
31st pick.
How's it going, Steven? Who's better right now, Minnesota or St. Louis?
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
St.
No
Louis.
question.
And it'll have to take a lot for Minnesota. Parisi will have to really bounce back and be healthy for once. That's the big thing.
Ryan Suter has to stay healthy.
That contract's terrible.
Yeah.
Goaltending still questionable in Minnesota.
Dubnyk or the backup? I think the backup is questionable. I think Dubnyk will be solid.
Yeah, Dubnyk's very good, but their backup situation still.
It was like Stalock. I know he was decent.
I don't know.
Cody Glass is the GOAT. That's all I have to say about that. Yeah. Hey.
Whatever you like, man.
That's good. That'd be good.
Of course, that's VGK.
Oh, really?
Yes, Louis.
Yeah.
Hayden was picked way too high. I don't see Landry as a
Oh,
top
he
10
was.
pick,
He was
especially
a
with how
reach.
good the draft year
He
was.
was a reach.
Most mock drafts I looked at had Hayden at like 15 to 18. So for him to go at number 5 was.
I saw
I saw Hayden going into the All-Stars. I really researched him, and when I heard him going to Arizona, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the guy that I might have wanted.
Oh yeah. I was looking at that. I was looking at a mock too that said he was going to go at 13. I was like, okay, I'm fine with this because we need center depth. And then
I was thinking Kotkaniemi could be around our range, like 13 to 15. I thought he was going I thought we could, be good with passing him up and getting Valeno. Things change.
I'm looking at the 2020 free agent class: Backstrom, Pietrangelo, Marlowe if he's not gone, Holtby, Crawford, Hall, Hopkins, Nugent Hopkins, Granlund.
It's like a 2019 draft. 2019 free agency is so good, and then it just drops.
No, the 2020 one is decent.
One bit the Wahlgren
work out.
Maybe.
Yeah, but everything's. I mean, teams are so content to lock up their stars now. There's not a lot of big name guys that hit the free agent market.
Who are the biggest stars that have signed somewhere else, minus JT? In recent years.
I have to think about that.
Yeah.
What was the biggest free agent signing last year? I can't even remember.
Let me search it.
Stars winning the cup next year? Oh boy, I like that. Yeah, Vegas Gold Knights coverage. Cody Glass is the GOAT. That's all I have to say about that.
But I think what's the biggest? I swear to God, the biggest one was Henrik Sedin. I'm gonna laugh.
Again, that's
Shattenkirk
signing. Yeah, Shattenkirk was the big one. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Radulov, Alzner.
Shattenkirk wanted to go to a competitive team that could really succeed in the playoffs.
Competitive.
Does Vegas Golden Knights get back to the Stanley Cup Finals? No, I don't think so.
Delandry isn't that bad as people say he is. The Firebirds are just that bad. He was on a terrible team.
Yes, speed. When they were showing
prospects. No. But 2021, 1 year out with 2019 prospects is still very far out. A lot of things change. Going into 3 years in the future is just insane.
Well, even from the beginning of this year till the end of this year, by the time you look at mock drafts right now till you look at them again in March and April, they're going to be a lot different.
Yeah, exactly.
Very, very.
Like Veleno was like a top 3 prospect on everybody's mock drafts this past season, or like a year ago.
Well, I mean, a year ago, Zadina was a consensus number 2 pick, and then he ended up going number 6.
And then Svechnikov.
Yeah.
Number 1 fantasy in my dynasty league.
Minnesota is missing the playoffs. They're a contender too, for sure.
Minnesota, I consider. I think Minnesota's in a weird spot where they're great in the regular season, but terrible in the postseason.
Bring back the Nordiques. I'd love to see that.
Please.
Pretty much just because of their jerseys, to be honest.
All those jerseys.
I was gonna say it's one of the most beautiful logos.
It's one of the. Sure. I think it's one of the best jerseys. Well, throwback.
Coyotes could have added Zdeno. Yes, they could.
Yeah.
I really like Chayka, but at that point, like, what are you doing? I even like what they did this offseason, but with that, it's Chayka. I've heard Chayka.
It's Chayka.
Playing Dellandrea is a reach and watch him in the OHL this season. At 13, he is a reach. Come on, like he's still a really good guy though.
As me and Grav have someone in another Discord server who keeps saying "Don't for Galchenyuk." Another server. It's great.
Yes, they do go back, Justin. Then they go back and win, and then they do it again, and then they repeat. Isn't it obvious for the Vegas Golden Knights?
Nah.
We all keep saying no to Vegas for next season. If we've learned anything from the past year, it's don't count them out. Yes, but
yeah, true.
That's true. I just think they lost too many veterans. That's my big knock. They lost too many veterans.
Stastny, I like that, but what else did they get? Someone remind me.
They signed Ryan Reeves for 2.75.
They're adapting, paying a lot of guys who don't deserve contracts much money.
Is there even a chance the Caps go back to the Cup final? Yeah,
there's a shot. Again, Tampa is better, in my opinion, better than them.
That was a quick no from everyone. Why are the reasons why Vegas Golden Knights won't return? Well, Fleury has to be a god again. Like Vegas wasn't scoring until like the almost halfway through the Winnipeg series, so they got to get that going.
I just think it's the veteran leadership. I think they lost too many veterans. That's my biggest knock as to why. I mean, they picked up Stastny, but they lost Perron and James Neal. So and both of those guys were huge contributors on the score sheet as well as in the locker room. I think that's a big loss.
The real deal, James Neal.
I think Alex Tuck is due for a big year if they get Tatar going. Look out. Yeah. If Tatar can be a lot better than that, that's great for them.
Yeah. I like Tatar, but then he just fell off.
Twister is the only one making any sense here. Although I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Talk about the USA USA CHL. I heard about that, but it's like a new league or something. Ryan Reeves' deal isn't that bad. Look at Jim Benning's contract history. That's like saying Peter Chiarelli's trades aren't that bad. Just look at Mark Bergevin's trade history. That's not how you justify it, man. Like Ryan Reeves' deal is
spelling out capitals.
I mean, you got to have some grit on your lineup. I don't think I mean, he's only like $3 million, 2.75
veteranosity.
So I mean, with the cap space that Vegas has, it was justifiable. I think.
The grit and veteranosity. That's what Bergevin does.
Does Jimmy Howard get traded this season? And Detroit goes for that full rebuild.
Who? Jimmy Howard? No.
But at the same time, who would really want him, though?
I think Philly.
Yeah, that's pretty
Carolina.
Much it would have to be some team that's desperate for goaltending that's somewhat in the playoff picture.
Again, Carolina.
Mark Bergevin is better at making trades than Chiarelli.
I agree with that. I mean,
a little bit. He's made some good ones, but
it's a coin flip. But
Subban for Weber was a good deal for Montreal. Don't at me. Okay, that's a joke. I was joking. Obviously, we all know that was a robbery at this point, kind of.
Would you rather start a franchise with Braden Point or Zuccarello? Well, my biased stance on that is obviously Braden Point. He's my favorite Tampa player.
Well,
Point is about 8 years younger.
yeah, I was gonna say Braden Point's like a lot younger than Zuccarello. Braden
And better.
better than
And
Zuccarello.
a center, power play, both penalty kill time.
And Zuccarello's 30.
And the thing was, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, he's getting driven by his line." If you watch Tampa in the playoffs, if you watch Tampa anywhere this season, he was the one driving his line. Like he wasn't even playing with the best Tampa guys. He wasn't playing with Stamkos, Kucherov. He was by pretty much by himself on his line carrying.
Yeah, because he's a second liner.
Exactly. They stuck 3 years pay and 2 years because he was looking for longer term than 2, so it satisfies both parties.
Yep, and they had the cap space to do it, so.
Yeah, it thankfully doesn't affect Vegas too much, but it's still a contract.
Do you think Jim Benning is a good GM from Von Hook?
At drafting, yes. At anything else,
Yes.
no.
I mean, some of the trades are panning out for him now. If you look at it,
For me, it's more like his not like his. It's more about like the offseason stuff, like signing Antoine Roussel, all that.
They're not a Roussel and a Beagle away from a cup.
That was
A
hilarious.
urinating tree.
Yeah, I think Linden was running the draft room. It just feels like because Linden was all in on rebuilding and revamping the prospect pool, and that's what got him run out of Vancouver, allegedly, according to a lot of reports, is that his vision of a long-term rebuild was against the organization's philosophy. So I think that if that is the correct vision of the team, then I don't think most of the moves Benning has made have been great.
So they don't want. So they don't want to rebuild.
That's The onus is to win now, according to a lot of reports.
That's why they signed Louis Eriksson.
They can't. Benning, what are you doing?
It's like they couldn't be a win now team with the Sedins, and you expect them to be a win now team without them.
Fair. Obviously, fair.
Yeah, Sage McDonald covers it pretty well. As the owner has too much meddling with the team.
So
that never worked out. The last year, the Sharks have a good chance at the Cup. It depends on how the young guys grow.
The thing that for me is holding them back is the age. Like Pavelski is going to go to 34. Burns is going to be 34.
Do you remember a few years ago when Tyler Johnson got 4 goals against my New York Rangers? Yes, I do. It was a glorious moment.
Beagle will lead, no, he won't.
Yeah, I really like Tyler Johnson. I have a Tyler Johnson jersey.
All right. Nice. I forgot. Is Tyler Johnson a second liner?
No, he's a third line guy.
That was actually a good third line guy.
And no.
Second line right wing.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, they didn't play him at center because, of course, they had JT Miller, and then it was just craziness. They were just too stacked, so they had to put Tyler Johnson as a second liner.
They're stacked. I think they win the division.
Yeah, I mean Toronto could rival that.
Yeah, but come on, no defense. They have no blue line except for Riley and Gardner. 2 D-men can't carry one blue line, especially if you have them on the same line, same pairing.
Benning's not the GM anymore. Like he says, Benning is still the GM.
Benning is still the GM. Right? He's also the president of hockey operations. It's like the Lou Lamoriello situation. He's both.
Yeah. Benning is a good GM. Only fault is UFA's contract signings, but this isn't his fault. Vancouver owners are garbage and meddle with the team all the time. Vancouver's owners tell the GM playoffs are fired.
Then just fire Benning already. It's the same thing with Bergevin, except the owner trusts Bergevin with the rebuild.
Oh yeah, Besser, Aquilini. I haven't even I barely heard of him before, and I already hate him. Like Louis Eriksson contract is awful. Yes, it is.
Any place Louis Eriksson goes at this point is awful.
Beagle will lead the Nucks to the Cup. Oh yeah, same way he did to Washington.
Yeah, obviously, guys. Come on. It was obviously Jay Beagle, not Alex Ovechkin. Come on, guys.
Beagle, Sutter, Gagne, what a dangerous second line. Ooh. Best team in California. San Jose.
Yeah, still San Jose for sure.
Yes, San Jose. Only because I think Gibson can be inconsistent.
Let me
It's
see.
close.
Vancouver wants Hughes. Well, who wouldn't?
Which Hughes?
I mean, they want both of them. Have the pairing.
Scary.
Gotta go outside and play football with some friends. We'll see you later, Steven. I'm letting my bias show, but with scoring, depth advantage, and solid special teams, especially with Jumbo, I'll go with the Sharks. I feel like it's no competition. It's San Jose. Kings to be deadly though. Toffoli needs to step up, and a healthy Carter will help a ton. Oh yeah, I forgot about Carter. That's gonna be dangerous.
Who?
Toronto's defense isn't even that bad. Riley Hainsey, Gardner, Dermott, and his solid left side. Zaitsev or Zhiganov would be interesting, but aren't bad. Zaitsev was super injured last season. Or Zhiganov is not going to play in the NHL next season. I don't see that happening. Zaitsev had a bad season. I could see him rebounding.
Toronto's defense to me is just terrible.
They still gave up 44 shots a game, and that's not a winning recipe.
No,
Exactly. I mean, they didn't add anything to their defense, and Frederick Anderson could arguably have a tougher time next season because Hainsey.
He will.
And their best defensive forward left the team as well, with Tyler Bozak leaving. So that gives up more defense. So
Bozak.
How will Dolan do in his rookie year? I don't think he's going to be a Calder type guy.
60
like a lot of
points.
people will. Like I kind of see. Although
60.
He might not get injured, I kind of see a McDavid year to where he is still a generational player, but he doesn't quite break out like a lot of people expect. And there's another guy that breaks through and wins that Calder, but he will be a generational type guy.
60 points.
40 points for me. 45.
Yeah, I'm in the 40 to 50 camp as well for Darlene.
Well, I think to me it all depends on will Buffalo give him power play time.
Oh yeah, especially. I don't see why they won it though. Like
they have to. He's already their second best D man.
But yeah, Yenzer hitting 100 subs. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Big milestone.
Congrats.
Aren't you giving away the Blues? I've heard you're giving away a blue jersey at 100. Is that correct?
Yes, St. Louis Blues.
Ooh.
Nice.
I only have Stars jerseys. I have an away one, a home one, and one without a name, and that's a throwback.
I have a youth home one and the Stars jersey that I just showed.
You have a ton of jerseys.
I have like a ton of jerseys that only are two Dallas. I've been looking at getting an Adidas Dallas because I need to get a new one. Honestly.
Oh yeah, same.
I've
been needing a new one, but I'm broke. So
hopefully Christmas for me. Anaheim probably finishes last in Pacific, or probably finishes first in Pacific. Never mind, not last. Because it's the Ducks and it happens every year.
The Ducks. They always hype everyone up for playoffs and then blow it in the first two rounds.
Being told Bozak was their worst defensive? I must have read those Corsi numbers wrong.
Do you think that Ryan Kessler come back to the 2019-2020 season? He's really like up in the air. Like I could see him retiring, honestly.
Well, if you're injured there, yeah, you don't wanna be up there. Especially with a big injury.
Toronto could win a lot of games 6-7. Oh, I'm predicting 8-7. It's gonna happen like at least 10 times.
Please come to our games.
Trainab will be great for the Leafs defense. Yeah, I'm hoping you're probably hoping that Dubas wants that, but I don't think it's happening. Tyler Bozak was not good defensively at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he was like one of their worst guys. He was paired with James Van Riemsdyk, and James Van Riemsdyk is not the best, which lowers him down, but I don't think he's that great. He's an offensive type guy.
Yeah, best face-off guy, but his Corsi was not good.
Bozak.
Oh yeah, one of the surprises. I go on Hockey Reference after the Ryan Spooner contract. He has a 41.4% Corsi percentage. That is atrocious. Like almost as bad as you can get, honestly.
No offense to him, but can I say that's good for someone who's a fan of a division rival?
Well, yeah, but like I really like Ryan Spooner, and when I saw that, I'm like, wait a second, I have to reassess things.
Suter or Spooner? Suter or Spooner?
Bozak got a 53.3% Corsi 4 percentage. So
That's pretty bad.
yeah.
Like, if you're worse than 45%, honestly, like, you're not a defensive guy at all.
No, 53.
Yeah, less than that.
Vegas
Like, you really have to make up in the other areas, which Spooner has. I mean, he got like 44 points, so we still bring up the numbers.
My opinion, Vegas has the best Twitter in the league.
They used to, and now it's kind of pedestrian.
It's still up there, all right?
It's still good. It's still
As
good.
an S-word poster, it's great.
The Dallas Stars Twitter is underrated. It can
Okay.
be pretty empty at times.
Just for July 1st, aka Tyler Sagan Day. I love it. I love that day. It's a great day. It's a beautiful day.
Excuse me, Tanev is not overrated. Offensively, yes. How will Dylan Strome do this year? I believe that he could be one of the guys to break out. I'm hoping that he does, because if he does,
I think he'll be better than his brother. Obviously. Right, you have to be.
Remember when the Strome brothers were used to be pegged as the next best duo?
No. It's a joke. All right. I remember.
I own, I believe, 11 Stars jerseys. Well, CJ,
Congrats.
I really do. Like, my brother, the last one that I'll get is the college jerseys. Like, those ones I'll get because they're so bad. Like, really, for me, those are my least favorite jerseys in period ever, honestly. Like, I hate those ones.
Oh, it looks like a skin for the Hikon Transforms.
Kadri had difficult deployment and bad line mates for much of the year. Yeah, he wasn't with the best. I think he was like Connor Brown or something. Henrik Zetterberg could miss the season. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, he's done.
It makes Detroit even worse somehow.
I think he's done.
Possibly. I mean, he's like 38, right?
He's 38. He's old.
Canucks Twitter is always entertaining. I've heard good things from them.
I haven't seen it.
I follow most of the Twitters and a lot of the team Twitters. St. Louis is really good Twitter follow.
Arizona has become the best, in my opinion.
Vegas has a great interactive Twitter.
I love it.
Arizona has become one of the best, like, underratedly.
Yeah,
like they kind of embrace being like one of the worst teams in the NHL.
I think I might go to the home opener this year. Get to see the Yotes come to Dallas.
Yeah, I just looked at the advanced stats for Toronto, and Tyler Bozak had some of the better advanced stats on Toronto's team.
Above 50% in Corsi is good. Yes, it is.
Yeah, he had the highest Corsi on their team and offensive zone face-off time. Like, all his advanced stats are pretty decent. 51.7% Fenwick.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, all of his advanced numbers are pretty good. He looked bad in the playoffs, but a lot of Toronto looked bad in the playoffs in that Boston series, especially that last game. Kind of highlighted everything.
Bozak is bad in his own end. Corsi is inflated due to high ozone starts. Yeah, that's why they have the ozone starts.
Well, I mean, that's on a coach to manage that, though. Like, if you're bad in your own zone, you don't start them in your own zone. Evgeny Malkin has, like, 25% defensive zone face-off time. He doesn't take a lot of draws in his own zone because he's not good.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's more like a thing of...
That's a coaching thing.
Yeah, that's how you judge how good a coach is.
Yeah.
Esther's going to score Thor to 40 this season. No.
He could. I just don't see...
I don't think because the supporting cast around him.
He was playing with the Sedins, for sure.
I feel like you need a better supporting cast around you.
Wasn't Anders playing with the... No, I think Besser was playing with Horvat, wasn't he?
He was. I think he was up on top line.
Yeah. Besser has potential to score 40. I mean, he's got the shot to score 40 for sure.
Yeah, he does.
Next season, no, because again, you need a better supporting cast around you so they can feed you the puck better. Like, you don't want someone who's terrible at passing, try to pass it to you.
Do Habs fans overrate Gallagher? Gallagher, I think, is very good. Probably the best Montreal put Canadians forward last season. I don't know if he'll be that, especially if Pacioretty stays. I could see a bounce back season from him.
Can we get Pacioretty, please? Thank you, Bergeron.
No, I don't want him. I don't want him.
We will trade you Jason Spezza for him.
I mean, if that happens, then
That's
yeah.
something he would do. That sounds like Bergevin, and you know it.
With Pacioretty, yes, he has a great contract, but for me, he might be the most inconsistent player in the
He's a
entire
30-goal
NHL.
scorer. We need that for wingers.
All right, Grav, I'm gonna pop off of here.
All right, see ya.
4:00 in the morning. All right, talk to you guys. All right, thanks for having me, guys.
See ya. Again,
Have a
Yinzer and Hockey on YouTube. So go subscribe to him. He's at 100 now.
Congrats to him.
Right.
He is a year.
What is the
19.
time?
It
8:12?
is 8:12.
I'll be streaming for like 30 more minutes, something like that.
Yeah. He is obviously a urinating tree clone.
If he can stay healthy, we'll see. Yeah, especially that. If Besser can stay healthy, that's the big thing.
I want Panarin.
Oh, Panarin? Yes, please.
I want Panarin and Carlson. Next
Give me
offseason.
everything.
We'll only get probably one. I don't care.
Glenn hasn't been good, but Bergman needs to go. How this man still has a job in the NHL blows my mind.
Because the owner trusts him with the rebuild. That's how he still has a job.
We must trust in the rebuild with the worst rebuilder GM in the league.
With the worst GM in general.
This is why an owner should never hire a friend to run the organization. Yes, exactly. Henrik Zetterberg is a Hall of Famer. Yes, he is. Edmonton is winning the Cup 2018.
No,
I'd like
they
to see
aren't.
that. I mean, I like Edmonton, but they're not.
They got everyone hyped. Wait, I have a question for you, actually. Will Yamamoto make the team?
Yes, he will. Well, it's because Edmonton is not that great.
I just like the Yamamoto.
One, he's American, which makes him amazing.
He's
but if he
from where Barzell is.
I think he might be a little bit too old if he doesn't go to the NHL to go in World Juniors. I think he might be
20?
Too old for that. He's like 20 years old or something. No, wait. I don't know.
He is 19.
They might still be World Junior Championship eligible.
I think he just makes the team.
Yeah, I think he's good.
I like the guy.
And I'm going to admit, I was completely on the Edmonton bandwagon last year. I predicted them to get to the Stanley Cup final, lose to Tampa, thankfully, and have them win the Cup. But I was on the train for sure. Because my thoughts that was, hey, I mean, some of the young guys are going to get better. McDavid's going to get better too, and McDavid's going to carry the team. Obviously, it's just
McDavid had 108 last year, 108 points. So
filthy.
The man can score. The man
How
can
hot
do whatever.
is T-Max and Randy Carlyle's seat? Randy Carlyle
should have a hot seat.
Yeah, the guy that started.
Why do you trust the man?
Yeah. The guy that started Zetterberg rumors likely to miss the 2019 season. Started the Ken Holland to Vancouver rumors. Take his rumor with a grain of salt. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not taking that seriously.
Besser Horvat means Besser scores 40 goals. Don't joke. If Horvat stays healthy and if Besser stays healthy. I feel like Besser could have a little bit of a down year, possibly.
Okay, so someone said, Jeb lol. Yamamoto doesn't make the team. I get he's the third best player in the league, but we just have too much depth. Oilers are going 82-0 dead ass. Excuse my language, but that's the exact thing.
Besser's looking solid at the beauty league, especially Tyler Pitlick, man. He's looking good.
I like Pitlick. I think he's a bit underrated.
Who? Besser? Tyler Pitlick.
Like.
Oh, yeah? I mean, I think he had like a career year, honestly. I don't see him replicating that. That kind of scares me because I think that they are pegging him to be the third line winger, and I don't know if that's going to work out.
I found something funny. I'll DM you that on Discord.
Ken Holland has too much clout in Detroit. Yeah, it's not great.
Okay. I DM you it on Twitter. I mean, Discord, not Twitter.
I'll look back on it. Pacioretty trade is going to be horrible. For Montreal, it could be, for sure.
It's Bergevin. Of course it'll be terrible.
Like, for Montreal, it is the worst possible time. He's coming off a bad year, a very inconsistent year. He's coming off one of his worst years in his career, and you want to trade him now? Like, I get it that he still has that contract, and it's still very good, but his contract is pretty much at an all-time low.
Who? Patches?
Yeah.
He's 30.
Yeah, he's getting old, too.
He's 30, but can still score. Someone said Dallas is bad. Start the rebuild now. And then someone just said Dallas should
if
start a
Sagan
rebuild.
leaves,
Sagan's
maybe,
leaving in
but
free agency. We are actually talking. Nil is talking about extending him right now. So
hopefully.
watch what you say right now, because he can sign an extension any minute.
By Justin, yeah, he left like 5 minutes ago. Biggest goal nets coverage. Let me do your impression. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
Hold on, I'm gonna go grab something.
All right, I'll take it from here. 2021 Hall of Fame will be the Sedins twins, Jerome Maguma. Not a bad class at all, is it? Not bad at all. Patrick's goal scoring before the year was basically as hot and cold statistically as Ben and Sagan. Before the year. Okay. These are great questions. See you later, Yenzer. See you later.
Okay,
Yeah, go
this is
subscribe to him
better.
now. Hey, we got the Stars jersey.
This is better.
Oh, you got a youth one too.
Yeah, I got one a few years ago. Still
Again, we both need to upgrade, man. I need like just a small. And like the thing was, Cool Hockey had like a 30% off deal on like all the jerseys, which made it like $150 for a name and a number on the back. It was really tempting. And the thing was, I really would have gotten a Sagan jersey if he had been extended already. Like that would have been impulse buy, but I'm kind of going on like Klingberg or Radulov right now.
I need a Klinger one badly. Oh, someone said hashtag rebuild that Dallas team. Hashtag Sagan walks. Hashtag Ben walks. Ben is still on a contract till he's great over here.
Too long.
Basically his whole career.
Who will be the first coach fired this season? Ooh, it depends on who's bad and who's not really. But
I have Edmonton's coach.
I have Dave Hackstall of the Philadelphia Flyers because I see them.
Oh yeah, Hackstall.
I see them going back down again. It was weird that it wasn't like last season where they were bad as well. Jacob Hickman, how's it going? How's it going? Processed.
I think maybe Claude Julien as well.
Yeah. Seeing some new people here in the stream though. If you guys not already hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. GF Wilson, we did bad because of our bad attitude. The young guys in the locker room they had bad attitude, and that's what happened.
Obviously, some of them
we need better locker room presence.
We do.
Montreal does, obviously.
Oh, badly.
Here, let me see if my that's a bit too bright.
Yamamoto
better make Oilers. I think he will, for sure.
Hold on. If Sagan resigns and the Spezza contract is up, does that mean we can go after another big name guy in free agency?
Yeah, Spezza's gone.
No. If his contract's up, does that mean we can go after a guy like, Artemi Panarin?
Do it.
Let's do it. No.
I'd rather have Sagan, but he's
Panarin. No, I'm saying if Sagan resigns.
Oh, if Sagan resigns. Spezza's gone. I'd rather go after a center, to be honest, to fill that second line gap that we need.
Blake Wheeler.
Who are the centers in that class?
Does center/wing count?
Who's center/wing?
Let's see. Sagan center/wing.
That's not true.
Wheeler center/wing. This is on NHL.com.
Blake Wheeler play. Oh no! Don't you go from NHL.com? They put Mitch Marner as a center. No joke. They have Mitch Marner as a center.
Eric Stahl. Matt Duchene.
I feel like they kind of overpay him though.
Matt Duchene. Brassard.
Yeah. He's a second line guy. He's worrying though because of course he dropped with Ottawa.
And Brassard.
So
Derek Brassard.
He didn't play good with Pittsburgh, and that's the thing. He didn't play good with Pittsburgh, and I don't know how much I trust that.
I'm gonna look on somewhere else then.
He's still good though. McDavid is an absolute beast. Yes, he is.
Okay. Not all just centers. Go.
Matthews is the best even strength player in the whole NHL. Well, McDavid is. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you look at McDavid's 5-on-5 stats, it was like this past season was one of the best years of like the past decade for any player 5-on-5.
McDavid's the best player in the league.
Does any besides the Crosby, like the Penguins fans, like who really doesn't agree with that? How's it going? The
Caps
OG
fans.
squad. Hashtag New York Islanders. Well, there we go, Flyatory. You got another Islanders fan in here.
I'm half Islanders. My second team is the Isles.
There you go.
My dad is an Isles fan.
McDavid can score 108 points, yet this team can't make the playoffs. What does that say about McDavid's effect on the team?
That he's an MVP.
He's still a great player. I mean, he's still the best player on the team.
He's still the
Like,
best player in the league. Doesn't matter if he makes the playoffs.
Crosby wouldn't get the Oilers to a playoffs if they switched teams. Like, Oilers were that bad, unlucky, that bad this season. It doesn't take one player for them.
To me, it doesn't matter if you make the playoffs or not. McDavid's still the best player in the league either way.
Yeah. I mean, the thing was, in like 2017 when they made the playoffs and had that great year, it wasn't just McDavid, as a lot of people said.
It
like,
was
Klefbom, like
right?
his helmet was amazing. They had a lot of guys that were great.
Lucic.
For 1 year, yeah.
Milan Lucic. Okay, so I found the centers for next year's free agency. Spezza, gone. Duchesne.
I like it, but I
This
think
website has Pavelski as a center.
Oh yeah, that right. He's like a left winger. No.
Yeah.
He
Thornton,
can play center.
he's probably gone. Stahl. Dave Boland.
Let's get Dave Boland.
Obviously. Brock. They say Brock Nelson is, and I'm pretty sure Nelson is
Brock
a
Nelson's
winger.
not a center.
He's a winger. Mojo.
And I wouldn't even like him as a center either.
Marcus Johansson, I know, is a winger. Valtteri Filippa, and please no.
Nope.
Brian Boyle.
He'd be okay. I like Brian Boyle.
I like Boiler.
He'd be a fourth line guy though.
I love Boiler. I like his story.
Yeah. Pitlick is overrated. He was good in high school, and that's that.
Tomas
Have you seen him this season with the Dallas Stars?
We have found our first line center, Montreal. Tomas Plekanec. Turtleneck Man is back.
If Montreal trades Patches to Ottawa or Edmonton, they will win the trade. Don't fret. Oh yeah, they gotta
for
contact
sure.
those two.
Ryan Zingle.
Ryan Zingle's good though. I think he's fair.
No, he's not. Never mind, he's 26. Tyler Ennis, I know, is a winger.
Minnesota needs the rebuild.
Lindbergh.
I think Oscar Lindbergh.
Oscar Lindbergh.
He's like a fourth line guy. He's not that great.
Yanni Gord. Nope. Never mind. Gord is a winger, not a center.
The center class is not that great. You have to do Shane, and that's pretty much it.
And Sagan if he doesn't resign.
Yeah.
I would not mind Yanni Gord either way.
Yanni Gord could make it just because Tampa might not have the cap space for him. That would be the only reason.
Yeah.
Is Pekka Rinne too good right now? You know he is.
Who?
Pekka Rinne.
Oh, he's always too good right now, my friend.
Courtney
Always.
is underrated.
He's always too good right now.
Did you know back in the 1940s, the Rangers had to play their Stanley Cup Finals game in Toronto due to the circus?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You could say it was a circus of a situation.
I mean, I love MSG. I've been there. Beautiful. Very beautiful.
If Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is main piece back and patch that trade halves.
Oh, right. Hopkins is a free agent. Nugent-Hopkins is a free agent.
They need to get Klefbom back. He'd be very good for Montreal.
It'd be who?
Klefbom.
He'd be very good for us.
Ben versus Sagan. Oh boy.
Sagan.
Ooh. I have Ben. Like the thing is, they're both like neck and neck in terms of like being a player, but to me, it's just a little bit better in both leadership.
It's Sagan because I feel like I know he's like 25, 26. He still has that time to be a superstar.
I feel like he's borderline superstar. Not
he is. I know he's borderline. The man's
if he
great.
scores 40 goals again, he'll get recognized.
He is. If he scores 30, he's a superstar. Again, because the man was this his best season yet? No. His best season was his first season with us.
Patch ready for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Klefbom. I'd take that as a Montreal Canadiens fan.
I would. You get your center.
Mostly because I love Klefbom.
Oh, wait, Klefbom was in? Yeah. Ovi's generational. Malkin is not.
Malkin is generational. Well, it depends on what you think generational is. Because if you think by the definition, Ovechkin is generational, Malkin is not. But at the same time, it really depends on how you think generational is.
My
if
opinion is
comes like 5 times a decade, then yes, Malkin is generational. But if it's like a once in a generation player, which is the definition, Ovechkin is that.
my opinion is if you get compared to someone else who's already generational, you're not generational.
Yeah.
Like if you're not your own player and you keep getting compared to one player, not generational.
Yeah.
If
Highest
Line
for Tanev?
okay.
No. Please no.
Yeah, Nugent Hopkins is so much worse than Pacioretty, and center not lol. True.
Dallas, if they don't rebuild, will be stuck in Minnesota zone. Never good enough to win, but never bad enough to have high draft picks.
Yeah, those are like the teams that are stuck in like quote unquote no man's land.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot in other leagues like the NBA, the NFL, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll give you one that's too good enough to tank, but
Minnesota
trash.
is that team though. Like
I'll tell you one team that's good enough to tank in another league, but bad enough to win. Trying to find one actually. The
Dallas
Angels.
Cowboys.
The Angels.
Ooh, yeah. Bergevin might trade Patches and Lucic in a prospect.
Lucic, I can see. Because that contract is god awful. Nice job,
But
Shirley.
that prospect going back to Montreal, that'd be amazing to trade Lucic for Patches.
Reminder that Montreal drafted 6 centers.
This past season, I think they did, yeah.
No, they did. I counted. They did.
Hashtag bring back Kari. Yes, please. Actually, I don't think you would make it work, but I think
We don't need him anymore.
I want him to retire. Just retire now. Just do it.
I'm sad. I'm gonna miss Cars with Kari.
I got my picture with him.
Yep. I'm gonna miss Cars with Kari. That's all I'm gonna miss.
Better. I'm sorry.
Now it's gonna be Devin. It's gonna be with Devin.
Oh yeah, Devin Shore is the last player of that commercial still left.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. But wait, who else did they have in that commercial? I know
it was just like Roussel, Lettinen.
Oh yeah, Roos.
Shore.
I remember with Roos.
Yeah, Roussel was the croissant wrench. That commercial was so good. Julian Bergevin is out after the season in Montreal missed the playoffs.
Yeah,
because I think they had security.
Yes, he is. My opinion, because he should. The coaching staff should be fired.
Oh, they should be fired. They should, but they won't.
Their owner's incompetent.
Bergevin's incompetent. As a Sharks fan,
their whole front office is completely incompetent.
Yeah.
To the point where you don't know what's going to happen with them anymore. Hell, excuse my language, but we could see, I don't know, Patches traded any day now, I guess. That team is extremely unpredictable now.
Mitch Marner was drafted as a center, same as Nylander. Yeah, Marner, I do remember being a center.
But what do they have more success as? You have to look at that now compared to then.
Yeah. Montreal is the worst team in the league.
Yes.
It could be, yeah.
Yes, they are. No question.
NHL.com is equivalent to at Rumor Breaks Twitter, it seems.
NHL.com is sloppy. It's hilarious. Me and a few other guys in the Urinate Tree Discord, we were trying to get blocked by him on purpose.
Rumor Break blocks everyone these days, pretty much.
That's why I have an alternate account on Twitter. That I think got suspended. They got suspended. No, I
don't think Ryan Reeves is the best player in the league. One he would have beat.
He's a grinder. He's a fourth-line grinder.
Primary points and goals per 16 Matthews is first in 5-on-5.
Yes.
Is he?
I can't get on my alternate account.
Well, again, like McDavid does a lot to get those secondary points. Secondary points matter. Some of them do.
Yep.
Like, let's be honest here.
Just checking social media. Hold
on. McDavid over Crosby over Ovechkin over Stamkos.
Yes.
McDavid over Crosby over Malkin over Ovi. Ovi is better than Malkin.
Yeah. Ovi's better than Malkin.
What you prefer? Do you prefer the goal scorer? Or do you prefer the all-around player? I think Malkin is overrated defensively. So,
Malkin's is what? Yeah, never mind.
Well, I gotta head out. See you later, Besser. Glad you could stop by.
Yep. Ooh.
Grab over McDavid. Yeah, my skating ability. I've skated twice in my life, for sure.
I've skated once. That was when I was in 2nd grade.
Boyle's gonna work out better in Dallas. I like him here. Has he signed yet?
Who? Who?
I think he re-signed from New Jersey or something.
Who?
Brian Boyle.
Come here, please.
You could argue that Prime Obi was better than Crosby. No. Oh, Crosby was the better all-around player.
I'm laughing right now.
Malkin higher point per game than Ovi. It's like I'd rather have the generational goal scorer, one of the best goal scorers of all time, if not the best goal scorer in the last decade and a half when you account for era adjusted numbers. Malkin is one of the best players in the league in the past decade, but Ovechkin is arguably like a top 3 player in the past decade. I don't think Malkin is that.
Ovi's the best scorer of the goal scorer of the generation.
You can make a case for Ovechkin being the best scorer of all time because, of course, there's a lot less goals nowadays than there were like in 20 years ago.
Hey, want to hear something that will offend you?
Yes.
Nats leading Mets 19-1.
Who?
Nationals.
Okay, at least it's Nationals. I mean, I already know them. I already am accustomed to the Mets getting blown out every other game. At least it's in the Nationals.
It makes me laugh. I love watching it.
I have the bond of misery with my MLB teams. Number 1, Texas Rangers. Number 2, St. Louis Cardinals, which are okay, but they seem to be selling.
You're projected to do something.
And then number 3, New York Mets. Please pray for me, please.
This is why I love. This is why I get my luck.
Yzerman is a genius. He'd sign Gord. Of course, you try that, but I think he might not be able to afford it. Ovechkin over Malkin. Rene Mr. Below Game 7s.
Ovi over Malkin. Yeah.
I don't understand how you think Ovi is better. Well, goal scoring. To me, like Ovechkin is the best goal scorer in the last 20 years.
Yeah,
honestly,
however long he's been in the league, basically. I mean,
pretty much like he's been the best guy for pretty much ever. And
yeah,
with Malkin, yes, he's one of the best guys for the last decade. But for me, Ovechkin is just that more impressive.
I love Ovi.
It's close. I don't feel like Ovechkin is that much better than Malkin, but Ovechkin is just unbelievable.
I love the way how Ovi celebrated the cup. I loved it.
Yes, you could see like the absolute relief in his eyes.
Yeah, he was.
Ovechkin is generational. Malkin is not. Yes.
Yes.
Ovechkin is the best goal scorer ever. Yeah, you can make a case for that.
One of them. I think he's top 3.
Bossy was better. Don't at me. He is really good. He's really good.
Bossy was a consistent like 60 goaler or something.
I'm pretty sure his career was cut short. Injuries.
Yeah, it was. It was 10-year career.
That sucks.
So like Bobby he got 4 cups. He's part of the Islanders dynasty.
More goals, had a farther playoff run this year. Plus, Ovi had a year of revenge. That was great.
Great. So he wasn't a consistent 60-goal scorer, but he was mostly a consistent 50-goal scorer.
Nugent Hopkins is so much worse than Pacioretty, center or not. If you add in Clefbaum, I take that too.
If you add in Clefbaum, but come on, that's it.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to go say goodbye to my cousin since she's going to Kansas, and we stayed longer than intended. A little long story there with her, but it's great to see you come by. Malkin is better than Ovi, so how does that work?
No.
Malkin plays less minutes and scores at a better rate than Ovi. Scores at a better rate? Wait,
no. What? Let me see. Alex Ovechkin stats. I'm just gonna look at the stats, like the goals. That's why I want to.
He's won the Rocket Richard like 7 times. Will that ever happen again?
Is it 7 right now, or is it still 6?
It's like 7 or 8.
One of them.
That might never happen again. Like that's Nicholas Lidstrom getting 7 or 8 Norris trophies type level. That is absolutely dominant.
Okay, so let's just compare the numbers of Ovi and Malkin here. Malkin over his career has 370 goals. Ovi over his career has 607 goals.
Just a little bit better, I'd say.
Assists. Ovi over his career has 515 assists. Malkin over his career has 560 assists.
In lesser games, but still.
Yeah. And career points. This is where you can see one of the massive differences. Ovi's career of points 1,122, and Malkin's career points 930. Wait, hold on.
If he had a healthy career, it would have been a lot closer.
Or if Malkin was drafted the same year, maybe.
Malkin is a similar player to Crosby. Ovi is a generational goal scorer. That's why Malkin is not generational.
Yeah, pretty much. And then the plus minuses, Malkin has a better plus minus, but only by 3. Wait, no, by 4, my bad.
Why is Fly capable of reading live comments, but Grav is 10 minutes behind? Because I'm trying to catch up while he.
Because I'm just oh wait, okay. So shooting percentage over their careers. Malkin's shooting percentage is 13.8.
Elite.
And then Ovi's is 12.4 over his career.
Well, yeah, because Ovechkin takes like twice as many shots, probably.
Yeah, because and Ovechkin.
12 is still an amazing number for a career.
Oh, yeah.
Edmonton really needs Puljujarvi to develop exactly. Hopefully that does that.
Oh, yeah.
So who are we joined by on this 5 live stream? It's Flyatory, one of the YouTube mods. We did have Justin from YinzerOnHockey earlier, but he had to leave, I think, like 15 minutes ago, something like that.
It was around that.
I think I might just end this at 9 o'clock Central. I think that's what I'll aim for.
Okay, that's fine.
Or something like that.
That's fine.
Rip Dallas in 2009 and 2013 to make playoffs once, but never bad enough to get more than 2 picks in the top 10. And the highest was 8 overall. The curse of the Dallas college jerseys, in my opinion.
5-4 and 5-4.
Pacioretty and Mete for Yamamoto.
Nothing. That's a check. Baseball. Oh. 5-3.
Does Matthews break 90 points a season? He was a point per game player this season despite injuries.
Oh.
He can. It depends on who he plays with. I think that it would be Nylander. If he can have a great consistent season, Nylander does, and can pass in Matthews and they can dish it out together, I think that he can. It's going to be a tough road. I think that Matthews can do that a few times in his career for sure. It might not be this year. I could see it happening, but maybe not. Is Grav reading the chat like normal, or is it only reading questions? I'm not reading everything. Claude Julien should be out by now. He should, but would he? Nah.
Gonna say now Chicago will make the playoffs, mark my word. Okay. Okay.
I mean,
they could, unless Crawford's out with vertigo.
Yeah. Will Dan Bilesma ever coach in the NHL? He signed with like Detroit, right? Or something?
Who? Bilesma? Yeah.
Cool live stream. How's it going, Larry? How's it going?
Oh, damn. Bilesma. Oh.
All McDavid's secondary points are created by him. He just plays the game faster than everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the fastest player in the league.
Exactly. With secondary points, I'm a lot higher on it than other people are. Like, sometimes secondary points are a lot more important than the primary points.
Laine could be the best goal scorer in our generation after Ovi retires. I can see that. I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
After this season, hell yeah. Oh, great.
And again, I think that was like my second.
He was second in the Richard.
Channel video on the channel was if Laine was generational or something like that. I don't think that.
I think we need a few more years.
For me, Laine won't be generational. He'll be like a Malkin, very elite, but not generational.
Nah, I think we need a few more years to see.
Yeah.
That's mine.
It's just a shame that McDavid and Crosby playing in such a low-scoring era. They're more talented than Gretzky and Lemieux. Don't kill me, please. Yeah, them. Again, there's the aerodress stuff. It's complicated. Laine could be the best goal scorer in our generation after Ovechkin retires. Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Malkin also plays against weaker matchups. Yes. That is a thing.
Yeah, he does because he's second line.
Yeah.
If you're second line, you're obviously playing against weaker players. Unless you're playing against Toronto because you don't know who's going to be their second line center. Matthews or Tavares, pick your poison.
Malkin scored better in non-team dependent contexts.
I
Still Ovechkin
guess.
for Malkin. Ovechkin was amazing on power play, but I'll still take the dominant 5-on-5 score. Malkin is also a better defensive player. Ovechkin has gotten a lot better, though. Defensively, a lot better.
Chicago is not surviving that Central Division. Unless Canada's a career year, they are not sniffing the playoffs. Taves needs to be traded as well. Dude's been on the decline for 2 years. I agree.
How's it going, Lauren? How's it going? Bilesma will coach a rebuilding team. Possibly.
Bilesma shouldn't even be near a team.
I mean, he was just signed as the assistant coach for Detroit, so technically
he shouldn't be near a team.
Does T-Mac get fired mid-season if Oilers stumble out of the gates?
Yes.
Maybe. It depends on what the ownership is like. I still think McLellan is a very, very good coach, as I ranked him in my 31 favorite coaches, but I feel like he's a top 10 coach. He might just not fit with Edmonton, which is weird.
Yeah, give Taves 1 or 2 more years. Now
Monty is doing
still
well.
on the decline.
I see Quenneville retiring after this season. If Chicago doesn't do that great, maybe. It's all about what he wants, though.
Why do I think Chicago's GM should be fired?
Bowman?
Yeah.
I don't think it's their fault. It's just that the cap got out to them. They're just getting older. Like, it's just that natural cause.
Taves contract.
Yeah.
Looking back on that contract now, it's Garbo.
Yeah, I finally caught up with him.
So did the Lucic one.
It's the same thing with like LA. It's like they were so good for so long, and now they decline because they had some bad contracts.
Age. Mainly age. That's what a lot of contracts are like nowadays. It's the age problem.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the Logan Couture contract, that contract's not starting till he's 30.
It's long. At least it's not Brent Burns long.
Oh, wait, how long is that contract?
It goes until he's like 41.
Oh. Same with the
It's really expensive, too.
Same with the Zetterberg contract.
I love Taves, but he's stealing money from that team. Yeah, it's pure robbery.
Coming from someone who's a division rival, I mean, we swept them. Okay, so he's 33 now. How many years till 2024?
That's not great.
This is the Brent Burns contract.
Taves' contract is fine. Seabrook contract is a killer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not like terrible on the Taves contract. He's like a $7 million player, though. I give him that. I don't think I give him 8. Like, he's still a very, very great defensive player, but the offense just is not there. He's playing power play time every night. He's playing great minutes, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. He's just not the player that he once was offensively. The 2-time 30-goal scorer, yeah, that's the Steve Dingle podcast meme. People will turn into the Blackhawks in a few years, probably.
Who the Pens?
I don't think they're going to be quite as bad of a situation.
No, they
Crosby
can't
will still be very, very good.
They can't.
Crosby will still be very, very good at Taves' age.
And Matt Murray's still young.
Yeah, too. I mean, with their defense, like Crystal Ting is still pretty young.
Crystal Ting's a valley girl.
Yeah.
Tree.
It's just weird how Taves is declining so early. He's only 30. This is where the decline starts, though. 30 is when the decline starts.
That's the thing. Some players do that. It's like a weird thing.
Yeah, it's like Dustin Brown just disappears.
Yeah.
Even though they rebounded this past season. I see Carlisle fire out after the season, especially the Anaheim Ducks with the playoffs.
Because the man has a choking label on him. Barbecue Bruce. Wait, no, wrong person. I was thinking of Barbecue Bruce. Bruce, why do you have more ribs? No, not again.
Yeah, Lauren, we're getting close. We're getting close to 800. Chicago should rebuild and pray that they land a couple of good prospects. Well, Boquist is good. Yokoharu is good.
The Brinkat as well. I know he's not a prospect, but he's good.
Yeah. Pens are going to drop off if Malkin and Crosby do. Yeah.
Yeah, they will. They have to.
But I don't see them dropping too much.
Who else do they have that's younger than Gensel? No one? Really? How old's Kessel?
Kessel's like 29-ish?
30.
Yeah, around there.
Letang is
Chicago.
31. Malkin is 32, and Crosby's 30.
Mm.
I did not know Letang
Chicago
was
does
31.
not need to rebuild.
Who?
Chicago.
Ah,
It's going to depend on what they do this next season.
it's it's all dependent on this year.
Corey Cropper is like 35, right?
Yes, around that. Yeah, not looking good, eh?
Nope.
Not looking good.
Getzlaf and Perry getting moved. For Anaheim's sake, I hope they do, but I don't know.
I like
That contract
Getzlaf.
is terrible. Terrible.
I like Ryan Getzlaf.
Getzlaf is very, very good.
And I like
still.
Silfverberg.
Sprong is projected to be good. Sprong will be very good.
Yeah, he
Sprong
is.
Will be very, very
Yes, he should be good. I hope.
The what? Duchess Land of Wonder. Did you know if Hawks don't make the playoffs, Bowman and Quinville will be fired?
Yes.
Is that like official or something? I feel like Bowman will be fired. I don't know if Quinville.
I didn't know that was if it's a real thing. I hope, honestly.
Quinville, the Blackhawks fans that want Quinville fired is just dumb. Like Quinville is like a top 3 coach in the NHL, and yeah, you might want to have some change, but if you're going to have a change, you don't change Quinville. You change the people around him, like the team. Maybe you change the team a little bit, and you change the assistant coach. You change everything but Joel Quinville.
I'm looking at the stream title. It says unboxings. What happened to that?
I have some hats here.
Hats.
Taves is overpaid like 1.5 times more than you should give him. Seabrook is paid 20 times what he's worth.
I forgot what his annual salary is.
Oh, it's like 5.
I know it's terrible.
It's not like a gigantic amount, but it's like a long contract.
Like an 11 mil a year and 10 Drew Doughty.
I see Carlisle fired up this season. Yeah, especially the Ducks.
Taves remaining. No.
Chicago just rebuilding. Wait, I'm looking at past chat. Never mind.
So this year, his base salary is 6 mil.
Oof.
This year. Better than 7.8.
Yeah. Kessel is the same age as Crosby.
His total salary this year, 12 mil.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Cap Friendly.
Letang is already done. Defensively, yes. Offensively, no.
He coughs up the puck.
Yeah. He's still a decent power play guy. He's really overrated now. He really had a bad year, though.
Taves' cap hit is 10.5 mil.
Chicago will benefit from quick retool rather than totally blowing that up. Yeah.
Who?
Chicago.
Depends.
They still have that terrible run on key
defensive guys in the minors other than Boqvist. Because who else do you have to replace Seabrook and Keith?
It would take a lot of moves for them.
And who do you have replacing Crawford?
Like for me, I think that they would have to fully commit because, of course, they got that gigantic Seabrook and Keith contracts that aren't looking any better at this point. Even though Crawford is getting up the books, which is better for them since he's getting older, they just have too many gigantic contracts on that team to just retool. I don't think it would completely work. I think that they'd have to fully commit on it.
They'll have to trade. They'll have to draft. It's all that mainly. So it's like a rebuild kind of thing. I see Chicago getting third or a wild card this season. I know they will make the playoffs. And if Crawford gets third, we have Ward. He's pretty decent.
Ward is not gonna. Ward is okay.
Ward is old.
If Crawford gets injured, Ward is not saving your team. Come on.
Hey, remember? Yeah, Cam Ward. Yeah, I feel bad for Carolina now. They lost to the full 06 Cup squad.
RIP.
Now, after Cam Ward got signed.
Blackhawks 7 in Central next season. Pretty safe bet.
Please. I don't want to be last.
Unless Minnesota is really that bad.
Minnesota doesn't have many bad players, though. Matt Doma. Brodin.
Quinville is a good coach. Yes, he is.
Who?
Quinville.
Yeah. Blackhawks defenseman Gustav Forsling out with wrist injury.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Bruins retire Rick Middleton's number.
Yeah.
Key Arena renovation for potential NHL Seattle franchise to cost more than expected.
RIP.
Hold on, let me read up on this, actually. It was originally supposed to cost $600 million, but now it's looking to be a $700 million project.
Yeah, Kevin Hayes was also signed. I think that'll be a trade deadline type thing.
Wild signed Matt Reed.
Oh yeah, I remember there being. All right.
When
Yeah.
was this actually? What day was this? I didn't see what day this was. No, ESPN. No. Oh, that was a day
ESPN's
ago.
crap for NHL.
Predators sign RFA Solomaki.
Raquel's going to be good. The Ducks need to dump Kessel
Yeah,
and
Raquel's going
Perry,
good.
though. Raquel is a god.
Once Raquel has the team on his own, he's
If I'm
gonna light
getting a
it up
name
more.
on the back of that alternate Ducks jersey, which I really want, I'm getting Raquel.
Barclay Center abandoning plastic drinking straws.
Wow, such
A
progress.
lot of stadiums are doing this now.
Yeah,
And did a whole ban on it.
AAC still does that, I think.
Penn signed backup goaltender Jerry to 2-year deal 5 days ago.
Do you play golf? No, I do not.
Yeah,
My brother does. He's decent at it.
I got offered him when I was in Florida with my grandparents. I said no.
Also, Keenan is getting any younger. Well, he's like 29. He's not really getting to the point where he's
Duncan Keith?
rapidly declining, but he's getting down there.
Duncan Keith, right?
No, Kane.
Oh, Kane. I'm deaf.
He's
For
played
sure,
like a 1D when he's a borderline NHL player.
Last time I checked, he's 28, right? 29 now.
Kane is like 29.
Yeah, 29 now. He's 5'10". I'm almost the same height as Kane.
They got rid of Hosa's contract. Well, the Hosa contract wasn't even affecting them anymore because they got
it wasn't. It's dead money, though.
It was pretty much just Nathan Horton, pretty much.
I'm looking at an article from 5 days ago. Which teams need Carlson the most? The favorites, Dallas Stars. Why they need Carlson to win in the Tyler Seguin era. Keystad 1 playoff series win since acquiring Seguin.
Don't remind me.
Yep.
Damn it, St. Louis.
Yeah. Okay, St. Louis chokes, and we have something better than them. We have a cup.
Sad.
Yeah, and we have Stanley Cup Finals wins. They're the second worst franchise in the NHL.
St. Louis could be excellent.
Success-wise, the worst team that has won a single series is the Jackets.
Capitals Blues finals next season. I would.
No.
It's not happening, but I'd like to see it. Even though
the Blues part's not happening for me because I personally think a lot of their team is full of chokers.
Preds signed Salamaki $1.5 million for 1 year or something.
That's not bad.
Salamaki is okay.
Like, not bad. I'm gonna miss Hammer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Why?
All right. In Central, I see this. The playoffs, either Winnipeg versus Avalanche, Preds versus Chicago, or Winnipeg versus Chicago, Preds versus Avalanche, or Stars.
Oh, if we face the Preds, we're getting eliminated.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing last season. Like, would I rather make the playoffs or get swept by Nashville, or miss the playoffs and get a better pick?
Probably just go to the lotto.
Yeah.
Honestly. Commissioner Bettman says NHL wants to cut a gambling action.
Want some of that money. Hey, we want some of that money, but we'll still have that lockout.
It's Vegas. It's mainly for Vegas, where they have the sports thingy, the sports betting thing.
Blues could have Ryan, Riley, Shen, and Thomas. Don't forget about what is
on one line. On one line. You can't have them on one line, obviously, because is O'Reilly a pure center?
Yes, that's why they got him. That's why Montreal was interested in him.
Montreal getting O'Reilly deal wasn't even close. I remember that.
Should Kevin Bieksa retire? I mean,
how old is he again? Kevin,
like 35. Tarasenko over Crosby, so.
Nah, I'd rather have Crosby. Obviously.
Who was surprised?
He's 37. Bieksa's 37.
Oh, well.
Kessler's 33.
Rob says, who was surprised by the Archer trade today?
The what trade?
The Chris Archer trade.
Everyone in the UT Discord was like saying the F word and saying for Tree to eat a Pittsburgher.
Why is Pittsburgh getting Chris Archer? One, he's bad. He's not even that young.
Because they're buying.
Just no.
They shouldn't be buying.
Doug Keefe had a really bad year, and he is quite old, and the age where even at a super elite demon could be expected to decline. Yes.
Both of them. Yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of people in the UT Discord, including me, we kept saying to at urinating tree, eat the burger. Eat the Pittsburgher. Now he's gonna live stream himself eating a Pittsburgher.
Ooh. Just checking in, catching up, saying hello, smashing that like button. There you go.
We have
Gotta head
0
out to work
dislikes.
in a few.
It's a good thing.
See you later, Patch. See you later.
We have
Keep
0
just lost all of his speed, can't keep up anymore. Same with Seabrook, right?
Yeah, because they're old. Pretty
Does
sure.
Jonas Donskoy get traded this season? I hope not, because he's pretty good with San Jose.
Who? Donoski?
Donskoy.
I don't care. I just said.
Donoski.
Yeah, no, he's not getting traded. He's one of their younger guys.
How do you feel about Dan Hughes signing with Nashville? I mean,
it's
cool to see him return
Hammer.
there. It's cool to see him return there, though.
I love Hammer.
The Central Division is a depth trap this season. Oh, you don't say.
Yes, it is.
You don't say. Please take
I think
me
we know this already, though.
Central versus Metropolitan Division. Which division is tougher? Central every single day.
Oh, it's Central or Metro?
Central versus Metro, yeah.
To me, this is a debate.
To me,
I see it going either way.
On one given day. To me, Central, any team can make it. The Metropolitan, the Rangers are out. The Islanders are out. In Central, any team could be competitive.
Hurricanes could be out. Could be. Because I don't trust that goaltending.
Yeah. When you think about the Hurricanes making the playoffs, I see them either a wild card or third seed. I
see
love
them
to see Carolina.
I see them out. And because one reason. Goaltending.
Yeah, that's the big thing. When do you think Rene will retire? In the next couple of years, I think. People knocking Keefe for being top 100 of all time, and while I don't disagree, I'll say circa 2010 Keefe is one of my best and best players I've watched in my lifetime. Yeah, in his prime, he was very, very good. How's it going, Nathan Britz? Who's better on goalie, Monty or Rene? Monty all day. Keefe is probably top 10.
Don't add me.
Yeah. Breaking news: Stars will move to the Pacific Division. And we'll probably be a playoff team, but do I sacrifice having games start at 9:30 every single night? I don't want that.
Someone on Twitter is asking MLB teams what their favorite Pokemon is.
By the way, I'm catched up with the chat now.
Elite. Yeah, I know you are.
It was too many old fartzos who got in because they were contemporaries of the voters. Grab Death Stare there. Central is a death trap. Please take me out of my misery.
Oof, big oof.
The Atlantic Division will be tough in the future. They keep getting all the top draft picks.
Yeah, pretty much. It should be.
The Pacific Division has been in a lifetime of misery, pretty much.
Yeet.
In a lifetime of just crap. All right. Probably will be ending this stream in a few minutes, but I'm going to unbox some hats here. Because I did get some new ones. Now, this first one. I got Blues now. I got Blues.
Let us guess.
They're my second least favorite team, but hey, I got them now. And I got this hat. I was searching hats on eBay for like a week now, and this came up for like $12. I'm like, might as well.
Well, let us guess the rest of the hats.
It's pretty good.
I know you have a Stars hat, so I won't be guessing that.
But yeah, Blues, Reebok. It says that on the back, and I've been kind of going hard on trying to get a lot of different kinds of hats. So getting a Reebok is kind of cool now. Yeah, that's looking pretty old. Face-off headwear. Got a little bit of a. I don't know if the camera will pick it up because I'm using my laptop camera here, so it's not going to pick up that much. But yeah, got Blues now. So finally got that covered. Blues finally, yeah, Braden. It's your second favorite team, right? So I finally got them, and that's like a strap.
God, the Blues. The Blues. Never wear that in person or at a Stars game.
I'm not. But
good.
$12, might as well.
I'm dabbing. This is so bad. Hey, if you dab, let's get 50 dislikes.
Grab, how dare you?
Dabbing right now. Let's get 50 dislikes.
Okay, what are we at? I don't even know what likes we are right now.
We're at 22.
22. If we can hit 30 likes, I'll dab.
No, don't.
No, I'll do it for the likes.
The dab is dead.
I freaking hate them besides the Ducks. The Ducks are trash too, but hey, I'm trying to get every team to merchandise, so the Blues have to be a logical next step.
Just are weird.
And hey, if I'm going to rant about them, I have to have something to wear. I'm going to
I
trash
guess.
them. I might as well have something to wear.
I guess, but come on, it's the Blues.
Just get a Predators hat. Well, this was like $12. So I'm sorry.
I'd rather. I like the Preds more. I do.
Oh yeah, the Predators are a lot better.
They are more likable.
The thing is, Preds merchandise is like one of the hardest stuff to find in the NHL.
Maybe
And that
because
was the
they're
same
one of
thing
the
with
best
Islanders
teams.
too. Because when I saw that jersey, I'm like, I can't find jerseys anywhere, and this was a great sale. So
What
like
jersey?
Islanders,
Oh yeah, I want an Isles jersey because they're clean.
Islanders jerseys are amazing.
They're clean.
Yeah, I have 3 hats. Also, these were from Lids. They had like a mega sale. I had like 35% off.
I got my Yankees
Yeah.
hat from Lids in Florida.
Lids is the goats. Oh, I think I just showed it now. Might as well.
I got mine in Florida because they're like an international thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
They had a lot more Yankees stuff than a Rays and Marlins. It was hilarious.
Well, because the Rays are meh.
No, the Rays are good.
Yeah.
It's just that they're in the AL East.
Blues hat looks good. Yeah, it was a good price, so I might as well.
Yeah,
So-
take advantage of a sale, I guess. I'd say
Well, these ones I already shared on Twitter.
Huh.
Well, you guys already know about this. 12 wasted dollars. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Or
it is 12 wasted dollars if it's on a division rival.
yeah,
I mean,
Or
then
not
again,
man,
I
but
would
there's
totally
also-
buy a Preds jersey. So,
this Flames hat is clean though.
ooh, Flames. I'd buy a Flames jersey if I were you.
Flames are like my 6th favorite team, so I need to get something of them, especially their black logo. I really like.
Get a jersey. Get a Johnny Hockey jersey.
Ooh, yes, please.
He's like
Yeah,
Menzel,
like on
except he's
Full Moon,
good.
Oh yeah, Full Moon has everything but Predators. Predators are so hard to find.
Wait, what does?
Predators, Full Moon jerseys on eBay.
Oh, bookmark that.
Flames are a beauty. I got this from Liz. It's a weird. It has like
okay,
the
let me
Adidas word mark on the back, but it's a snapback, which are big.
Ooh.
It's like a weird hat. Like most Adidas hats have like a logo right here, but like this one has it on the back.
Ooh.
This one is very,
Swing
very
me an
nice.
NBA jersey for $14.99.
Now, when you make the Allen winning the Vezina video, you can have a Blues hat to wear.
How do I bookmark this? Add to bookmarks.
Get out of here.
That Subban jersey was $40. Was the Subban jersey $40?
Oh, the Subban jersey. Here, I'll get it in a second.
Now, how much was it? Because on here, on Full Moon, it says 40. Oh, the Capitals Reebok Premier jersey is $40.
All right, this Subban jersey I got for $40.
Okay, yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna link you something. I'm gonna DM you something because this might be something you might be interested in. I don't know if you like it.
But yes, I will be ending the stream in a little bit.
I like it. I like this. I don't know if you do. I like
Blues
it.
over Tampa. Ouch.
Check your Discord DMs after.
Yeah,
I
I
like
will.
it. It's Reebok Premier NHL jersey, Washington Capitals Team Burgundy Winter Classic.
Oh, those ones are
They're
weird for
$40.
me. I like some parts but hate others.
They're $40.
Get a
Awesome.
Blackhawks hat. Those are, I need to get something Blackhawks, but they're trash. So why?
Reebok Premier NHL jersey, Columbus gray jersey.
All right. So
Yeah.
the next two hats are both 2018 draft hats.
Ooh, I want to see this. I haven't seen the draft hats really. Pretty sure I have one actually. Does my Stars one count as one?
Which one?
It's the Adidas Stars hockey one.
Maybe.
It might. Not the greatest. Ooh, never mind. Mine isn't then. Mine
These
is.
ones are the dots.
Where'd you get them from? I know they're New Era.
It was lids. It was lids. I got them. Just
Were
from
they
the
New
online.
Era hats or are they lids? I don't remember.
What?
The draft hats.
Oh, you can get them like anywhere. I just got them a good deal.
Oh, I thought
But
they
yeah,
were
I have
New Era.
Buffalo now. I have Carolina.
The Carolina
yeah,
one.
I really do like these draft hats. Like they're clean. The thing was I didn't like these at first, but like getting the Dallas one, that one I loved.
Yeah, the Dallas one's nice. We're biased.
The Carolina Hurricanes one, I think the black works well. It's not fantastic, but the Buffalo Sabres one with the yellow, I think is very, very good.
Good.
And of course, since they won number 1 and 2 in the draft, that was perfect too. Good thing I needed both teams. And I have Buffalo now covered and Carolina. And yes, Monty's very happy with Buffalo hat. Get a Blackhawks hat.
Nah, we're not getting that. Nah, don't get that Trey.
Not anytime soon. No, like, I probably will get something Blackhawks soon because their logo is nice. It's
Don't
decent.
get that.
Probably the
Yeah.
last team I'll get anything of is Vancouver. I
Why?
hate that
'Cause
logo. I hate that
no
jersey.
offense to Vancouver fans, but you guys are kind of irrelevant.
Like, I like some of the team I like, but with Vancouver, I hate their jersey. I hate their logo.
Yeah, I hate both.
Like, so it's probably gonna be the last team I get anything of.
I'm scrolling through Full Moon.
Yeah, let's end the stream in 3 minutes at 9:10.
Yeah. With extra, it's $90. A Kucherov
Yeah,
jersey,
both
80.
the draft hats are Fanatics, and another cool thing is that they have like the city
Love
name,
Fanatics.
Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Raleigh. That's
We might
amazing.
not actually be terrible this year.
Yeah, but I want to get some more draft hats because honestly,
There's a
that's what I have.
JVR Philly jersey selling for $70.
Oh yeah, they were a lot less expensive because when he wasn't there.
Ah, gotcha.
Like Full Moon has Full Moon's whole shtick is selling jerseys of players that have already moved on, and they were selling
Oh.
JVR jerseys before.
Huh. They have they have 108 pages. Okay. Great. Huh. You there? You there? Hello? Grab you there. Uh, oh,